Okay, in this video we have a little problem with how the foot movements work in this avatar. So we're going to see if we can fix it here. So I'm going to select the avatar, okay, and we are going to kind of zoom out here so you can see the problem. Let me go here. Okay, now what we have here, okay, let's see if you can see the shadow. It looks like it lines kind of too high up, right? You can see the walk. Let's do the walk. Yeah, that looks like the shadow is kind of high. So the way I'm going to fix this is, okay, I will show you a few things that are wrong. I was making a few characters here, and I had a belt, and I just turned it off. But if you turn it back on, look where the belt is. See, it's underneath, and that's causing one of the issues, I believe. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this belt. Okay, so you may have to do certain things in yours just to double check. You can turn everything on, see make where it is. Now then when we highlight the character again here, you can see the box is more where it should be there. Now to start with, now let's also enable this prop, this turntable prop. I'm just lighting it up there. And I don't know if this comes with every actor or not, but I found this kind of useful because it shows you where the ground plane there should be, other than just the shadow. So it's a little easier to see. You could probably work with the shadow, but this is a little easier. I think there's some grids you can turn on and off in Character Creator 4 here as well as Character Creator 3. So anyway, let's just sort of, you can see now we've got the plane. So her shoes are cutting through. So she's not on the right spot there. So to start with, too, one of the problems is it's good to disable these shoes because they're high heel shoes. It's good to, I actually delete them and then re-add them later. I think this is what you have to do. So let's get rid of these green shoes, delete, and then we'll go back to bare feet there in a second. And now she's barefoot and she can see she's under that area of the plane that you see her feet are cutting through. So we're going to try to get her fixed up there. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to go back here in the Modify tab, go to this section here, and click on Floor Contact. Okay, now you see she's all scrunched in. She just got sort of pushed into the floor. Her feet just got pushed up, but her head stayed the same. So now we got to fix this. So the first thing I do that I found works, I tried a lot of stuff, is I go over to this tab here, and this is, we select Edit Motion. Okay. Now, make sure these two locks are on. Okay, they're normally on by default, but so now they're on. So what we're going to do is hit this little thingy here, this movement tab, and we're going to pull her up. Make sure you're on the hip, by the way, here. This little light's on. And now we pull her up until that, see that knee starts going straight. You can just kind of do it till there, I suppose. I don't know, you might have to go higher, but I just go till when that knee locks. That's fine. And then I shut this off here with the X. I turn this edit pose box off. And then now we are going to play the animation. Let's see if the motion is still loaded there, or do we have to reload it? I don't think we have to reload it. So to get that walking motion, click the motion button here, go up to female, and go to where it says walk F. Okay, it'll load that in a second. There it is, it's loading. And then we're gonna, let's turn this to the side so we can see it a bit easier. And I'll kind of flip this up just so you can see the edge of that plane a little bit better. And let's play it. Let's see. So now you can see she's making contact with the right surface, but she's a little bit scrunched down. So the one thing we have to do now is we have to make an adjustment here with the gizmo. We're pushing her up. Okay, usually these lines will line right on this green line and the other green line you can see of the world axis. I think the blue line's less critical, but okay, so now you get these, I just aligned this gizmo, you see, with the other blue and the green line there, which is, I believe, the world axis, if the correct terminology, I think. And I'm just lining them manually there. That's good enough. Now let's see what happens when I hit play. So that looks a lot better. She's straight. Let's see when I adjust this. It's kind of, I think it's almost dead on. So that's good. That's what we wanted to achieve. Now, we're going to do another test here. So I'll stop the animation. Now, we're going to load the T-pose in, just by going up here at the pose, and go to the T-pose. Now go to the side. You click the S button if you want the side view. And this little, you can spin this just to get a really good edge on that. So you see how level you are. And now click this move button. And that's where this should line up, is roughly here, right? I guess you can move this a bit too. Okay. So you can see everything is just sort of lined up. Now, if we go back to the play, things should work out okay again. Yeah, that's looking good. I'll pause that. And another thing, yeah, this moves with her, this thing. That's why the gizmo moved. So it'll move it in real time, I guess, as it's playing, right? But you can't see it because it turns it off when it plays. Now let's go back to this icon here under modify. And you see where it says just floor context. Generally, when you've done everything right, you can, okay, I'm going to hit this automatic one, and it probably won't change, and that's a good thing. Yeah, see, that's a good thing. So when it changes, something's kind of messed up. Okay, so that's just a test. Now, we can do something else. We can add the shoes now. Now is the good time to add our shoes in. So, let me find the shoes content. So go back to the content here, to the template, and I'm going to go to recently purchased items, I guess, new purchases. But that's under packs, as I have that. Okay, new purchase under packs. It was this one, yeah. So I happen to have some shoes in this pack that I wanted, and I was going to use these green ones here. So let's double click that. And that should pop them on. Let's see if everything works proper when I get the shoes on now. Now, how does it walk? Or how does she walk? Okay, so that looks good, right? Let's spin it around to make sure it looks good here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, everything's working good there now. And let's just pause that. And let's again look at our, go back to the scene. Because now it's on the shoes. You got to switch over back to the model to get the brackets around here. And I want to check this. I want to click this. Yeah, so we're still good. Our gizmo's sort of at the baseline, and that's where you want to see it. So that looks good. Yeah, everything's good. So I hope this helps someone if they have a floor alignment issue there. Because I had a little bit of a trick fixing this up. Sometimes too, when things get all out of whack, you might be able to switch the avatar. If you have a good one, like another avatar of this girl, you can just import, like you can just click on that you're gonna open up that avatar. Sort of, I'll just show you what I mean. So if I wanted to change this avatar, I could go to my customs and CCC project, avatar woman. I could just click on any of these really. And so if I click this, you see the current project will be discarded. If you hit, would you like to save? I usually say no. If I hit no, it'll give you another dialog that appears after this and say, do you want to change everything? You can completely change it, or you just want to get the avatar from this one and put it in here, and then the clothes will be the green top and the green pants. And that sometimes will fix all the problem with the alignment and everything. So I guess when it takes the new avatar in, it takes all the other settings from that avatar. So that's something else you might try if you run into a problem. But anyway, this seems to work. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope this helps someone. Thank you very much for watching.